So what's up, everybody? I am with Sean, owner of Notre Boeuf de Grasse in the West Island. So Sean just joined our gym, YUL. How long ago?
About 3.5 weeks ago, almost a month.
Almost a month. That's it. How did you discover the gym?
Through friends. I knew that they were into CrossFit, and word of mouth. That's how I heard of CrossFit, and that was my introduction through friends. And
word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you know CrossFit before them? Before you talked to your friends?
I always heard of it, and I there was always that like stigma of like, oh, you're gonna injure yourself. You have to be in a crazy mental state to be part of CrossFit, and I had to see it for myself.
Uh-huh.
So I discovered Reebok CrossFit YUL, and it sounds cliche, but it changed my life.
It's weird, and that's why we have this video now. Now that you before you start CrossFit, you heard that it might be too intense, it might be crazy cult, which could be. That you'd get injured. Now, can you say the opposite now?
100%. At Reebok CrossFit YUL, you guys helped me focus more on my technique before putting on the weights and going above and beyond my limits. And I think that's what's important, is that form and technique are a huge part of the development of your CrossFit journey.
Yeah, exactly. And so that we pay attention to technique, but then we try to teach you as well that intensity is very important.
Oh, for sure.
Right. So let's not bypass technique, and that's what we teach to people. But now, sometimes when people walk in the gym, they may think it's very impressive. There's no machines, and it's like, oh my God, I'm not sure I can do it.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that?
I mean, my first time walking in this gym, some people were training with their shirts off and their six packs, and everyone's screaming, and I'm just seeing these everything but machines and that old school bodybuilding approach. And at first I was like discouraged, because I'm like, for me, a guy like me, when I first started, I could only lift like 10 pounds, and I see these guys lifting like 300 pounds and everything, and it was intimidating. But what this place has taught me is you leave your image and every ego and everything at the door, and you become teachable, and then you start your journey like that, and it's actually quite inspiring.
Now, if you had to talk to a friend that does not know CrossFit, what would you say in your words CrossFit is?
Well, for me, I had my personal journey and struggles, and feeling like I'm not good enough or a failure and I can't do this, and my first reaction is to give up. If you want to challenge yourself, and you want to empower yourself, and you want to grow as an individual, you come here, you stay in your lane, you become teachable, and when I thought I couldn't do it, I had the whole class around me to support me, and it's an amazing support system. And if you need to be empowered and you need a little light in your life, CrossFit definitely gave that for me.
What does CrossFit give you in your daily life? What does it bring you now that you've done it for almost a month?
It kind of gives me peace and stability. It's I come in, I feel anxious, I have a lot of stress and anger or whatever it is. I take it out here, and then it gives me like peace of mind and just sense of comfort, and that's what provides me throughout the day.
Some coaches, like high-level coaches within the CrossFit community, say that in different CrossFit gyms around the world, the training session for our members, competitors or not, is the best hour of their day.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes it's hard to, wake up early and come here, but I always leave feeling better.
Yeah.
And, whatever is going on in my head when I walk through these doors, it stays at the door.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of this
You're
place.
Focusing so much on what you're going to be doing.
For sure.
So that's how, your life is right after CrossFit. Like, do you think CrossFit is now for anybody, or who would you recommend CrossFit?
I'd recommend it to my mom, my wife, my friends, customers, whoever.
Yeah. So anybody can do it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If I could do it, anybody could do it.
What are you looking for in the next 3 months of your CrossFit journey?
Just to see my progress and to add weights every time, and to be pushed and get in that mental state where when it's time, when I feel like I have to give up, to give that extra push and to just push my limits.
Now, one last question, because I forgot to ask you about this. Are you adapting your nutrition in any way?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't had fries, or I haven't had I work at a burger restaurant. I haven't had the bun in 3 weeks since I've joined. And I'm more mindful of what I'm putting into my body. It's definitely changed my eating habits.
You just mentioned that you own a restaurant place, Notre Dame de Grasse, that you haven't had a bun.
No.
So what's your option there?
Lettuce wraps, gluten-free buns. You could do no bun. There's so many options.
Yeah, you can actually go around it. So people should not avoid going to places like that, especially your place, because
no, for sure, we could accommodate everyone's needs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.